Lake-Sumter Lakehawks and your HCC Hawks. The Hawks come in at 1-2 on the season, and the Lakehawks watch the broadcast today on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter on Stream Live Tampa. As Ernie Banks said, let's play two. Enjoy the game, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, guys, we are live. Welcome to our broadcast today. Today we have the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks taking on the HCC Hawks. So we are excited. My name is Jared Guthrie. I'll be helping out here today with Stream Live Tampa. My partner on the broadcast today will be Mikey Paris. Mikey.
Thank you very much, Jared. As everyone likes to know, we've been 2 long weeks until we've had baseball out here. So in the immortal words of Neil Diamond, hello again. Hello, Stream Live Tampa. We're playing 2 today. Enjoy the ball game. Back to you, Mr. Jared.
Yeah, we're out here tonight. Rudy Gomez is on the mound for the Hawks. Excuse me, for the HCC Hawks.
Number 19, Rudy Gomez.
Rudy's looking to shake off a...
That's what you hearing. Listen. That's what you hearing. Listen.
All right. Leading up for the Lakehawks is Chance Pollard. Chance, the center fielder for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks. Swings the first one, fouls it off. As we said, Rudy Gomez pitching for the HCC Hawks, and he is trying to shake off a kind of rough start against the College of Central Florida the other day. Gave up 5 runs, 2 earned. Inside pitch, takes another cut at it, foul ball, 0-2.
In the shadow today of your Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Super Bowl win last night that I will share some stories with throughout the day.
Yeah, somebody got to sneak in on the game, didn't they?
The best sporting day of my life, folks, in the Super Bowl for the Buccaneers winning at home.
Up and away, ball 1, 1-2 is the count. Takes another cut. Sends it foul back towards the on-deck circle of his own team. Still 1-2. You see our center field camera angle there. Our mastermind Javier Nunez got us all set up for the doubleheader today. Sends it high to the right side of the base. First baseman's under it. And that's a catch by McAnthony Valdez. 1 down here in the top of the first inning. Yes, if you when we switch back to our home plate thing, you could see Raymond James Field. We're here at the beautiful community field here at George S. Steinbrenner, or M. Steinbrenner Field, just adjacent to the spring training home of the New York Yankees and the regular season home of the Tampa Tarpons. Still don't get used to that. Tampa Yankees, I thought that was such an iconic logo, but they are the Tarpons now.
Minor League Baseball is not the same, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's changed. They've cut so many teams. It's difficult, but we still have baseball in Florida, and that's a great thing. Swings at the first pitch, sends it out of territory for a strike 1. This is Nafisianos, shortstop for the Lakehawks. Strike 2. Giannis, is Coach Rich Billings told us he's a tough out. Kind of a spark plug for the team. A lefty bat. Ball's in the dirt, 1-2. Coach Billings commented how Nafis is his kind of his spark plug for the offense. Gets him going. Real competitor, he said. 2-2. Little inside. Full count. in the dirt. Giannis gets aboard. 1 down here in the top of the first. Gonna have to keep their eye on Giannis. 5 stolen bases already, and for the 5-5 Lakehawks. Albertson Magoyan up on the up to the plate for the Lakehawks. Magoyan, native of Venezuela, fouls one straight back, 1-0, or excuse me, 0-1.
Another beautiful day here at Steinbrenner Community Field, the day after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we sure have to enjoy this this weather while we can. It's about to get springtime in Florida, which really means summertime in Florida. Sends it straight back. Gonna be 0-2. Magoyan with 13 hits on the young season, 13 hits in 10 games, 13 RBI. Obviously a spark plug for this offense. Little up, 1-2.
Setting the defense for your HCC Hawks in left field will be Thomas, center field Maya, Vargas in right, Valdez at first, Marin at second, Aguilla at short, Fitzgerald at third, Vi doing the catching, and Rudy Gomez on the mound.
Yeah, I've been able to, luckily, to sit down and watch. Ooh, catches the outside corner, the ump says. It's a tough pitch right there, but that's a strikeout in the book for Rudy Gomez.
Tough take with 2.
Yeah.
Number 20, Ty Milliner.
Would never accuse an umpire of doing anything, a little shady, but I wonder if they want to get things going fast in doubleheaders early on.
7 innings each on a doubleheader. No lights here at George Steinbrenner Community Field, so we got to get it done.
Ty Milliner up to the plate for the Lakehawks. Swings at the first pitch, sends it to shortstop. Aguilla tosses over to Valdez for the 3rd out. 1 man left aboard, no hits, no runs, as we head to the bottom half of the first inning.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen. I want to remind you that if you're listening for the first time on Stream Live Tampa, if you hear that your sound is not going out, we do have to mute the music for copyright reasons. So when you hear that happen, nothing is up with the feed or your cell phone or laptop.
Adrian Maya sends one skying and just outside the fence down the first base line. Maya leads off for the Hawks. He's taking his swings today against Josh Scragg. Josh, a smaller size lefty, but coach says he fills up the zone and throws strikes, so he's the guy they're going with. This is his first start of the year. He's picked up a 1-1 record in relief so far this season for the Lake Hawks. So far, it's 1-1. Mayo with another cut, sends it about the same place, a little further out, down the first base line. 1-2. Mikey, you've been able to see Adrian a couple times, a leadoff guy. What has been your take on him?
Puts the ball in play, tries to spark the offense as most leadoff hitters will do. Not a big strikeout guy, but gets it into the play.
Yeah, in their first game, he was the guy who kind of led that little rally spark, right?
Absolutely. Got on base late when they were down a little bit, got them going, and got the offense going to take the lead. Just like that, I was saying, he just fouls off that 2-strike pitch and wastes it on a great pitch on the outside corner.
Skied out into the outfield. Right fielder settles under it for the catch. McGoyan. One down.
Now batting, number 1, Alex Aguirre.
Alex Aguirre steps up to the plate for the HCC Hawks. Shortstop. Alex Aguirre looks at one low in the zone. Ball 1. Ooh, nice little slider. Scragg evens it up at 1-1.
Working both sides of the plate.
Yeah, really nice mix. That's a tough pitch to look at from a lefty pitcher. Swing down the third base line. Little dirty skip. Ball gets away from the first baseman. That's going to be E5.
Made a nice play on the hop. Just got it over there a little short to the first baseman who could not pick it out.
Yeah, I think he may have gotten his head a little bit that he needed to rush there because he knew the speed of Aguirre and obviously, as you said, he had a little bit of a tough swing. Hunter Fitzgerald up for the HCC Hawks. And now the fun part of the lineup starts up with some guys who can really swing it. Lefty hitter Fitzgerald here. Drafted by the Rockies out of college, or excuse me, out of high school. Played his first year, Florida Southern. You can see on the film he passes the eye test for a 3-hole hitter. 0-2, already in a hole.
Nice off-speed pitch for strike number 2.
Absolutely. Set up away. And he keeps it just away. Umpire wasn't biting on that one.
You could tell Coach Billings was spot on with the way the pitcher Scraggs moves the ball in and out.
Throw over to first. Easily back is Alex Aguirre. Skies it. Center fielder is rushing in, was playing deep, but actually it is the left fielder who settles underneath it.
Now
Luke
batting,
Brown with the
number
catch.
11, Mike Valdez.
Yeah. Cause you're so tough.
Mike Anthony Valdez steps to the plate, the big first baseman for the HCC Hawks. Transfer from Miami. Swings at the first pitch, sends it back over the plate, and out into foul territory.
Folks, I was up this morning at 3:30 a.m. to get where I needed to be to work the Super Bowl last night. Ended up getting into the game, which was fantastic. My head hit the pillow at 2 a.m., so if I call a baseball a turnip, I apologize.
We'll allow it. We'll allow it. Runner takes off. Low throw. He's in easily. Josh Scragg there. Maybe he'll have a talk with his catcher in between innings. That pitch was
Buzz the
pretty
tower.
low. Yeah, and it's runner on second base, 2 outs. Let's see what Mike Valdez can do for his team.
Looking for the coveted 2-out RBI.
Absolutely. 2 out base hits win ball games. 1-1. Ooh, checks the swing. Umpire says it's low. 2-1. Well, Mikey, thanks for having me out today. I'm very pleased to be filling in for the great Jim Delaney here with Stream Live Tampa. Jim will be out here for the second game of the doubleheader. He's a teacher at Durant High School out in Plant City. Ball way out into the other batter's box. Makes it 3-1.
Jared, it's a pleasure having you here. You are a wealth of knowledge of local Hillsborough County baseball and then some. So I'm glad I have you here to keep me straight this morning.
Absolutely. It's always fun. I like to get out and see some HCC games. Obviously, my field is in the high school game locally, but I do love to see these players, both the ones that continue from our area and come in from out of the area. Valdez gets a walk, so there's 2 aboard for Big Cam Vi.
Now batting, number 22.
Any
Cam
baseball
Vi.
is great baseball.
Absolutely. Cam, all
Back at
right.
it.
Cam Vi up to the plate. Takes the first ball. Cam's a local boy. He's from Riverview High School. It's the Hawks' backstop this year. Ooh. Right idea. Straighten it out a little bit, and that's trouble. Sent that down the third base line, but drifts just foul. So 2 aboard, 1 on the air, 1 on the walk. Runners on first and second. 1-1 count.
Big lead at second.
Ball in the dirt, but the backstop Badger keeps it in front of him. Good job there on a one he buried there, right just past the plate. It's a tough hop for a catcher, but he did a good job there, keeping it in front of him. 2-1. Actually, I think it's 2-2. 3-2. Let's see if the umpire gives us a full count. Nope, 3-1.
3-1.
You're right. Shouldn't be questioning Hamilton Martinez up here, HCC pitcher. He's keeping the stats for us on the scoreboard. Going to start the next game for us.
Scouting and watching. There's a ball.
Absolutely. There's a ball to center field. Let's see if it gets to the ground. Yep, going to fall. Going to bring in a run. Valdez goes first to third. Aguia scores on the RBI single by Cam Vi. Cam gets the HCC Hawks on the board 1-0.
Now batting, number 13, Mikey Marin.
Some good running by Valdez. He was all right. Michael Marin steps to the plate. Yeah, as I was saying, Mike Valdez taking off with the pitch with the contact there with two outs and 2 strikes. Picked up his third base coach, Rodney Richardson. Didn't even hesitate going first to third. Hawks have another scoring opportunity for Marin. Marin swings over pitch, 1-1.
2-out tack-on run would be nice right here.
Yeah, nothing like a 2-0 start first inning. See some check-ins on Facebook. Lisa Cornelius, absolutely. You can watch on YouTube. Just search Stream Live Tampa there on YouTube, and you can find us there.
Hit that subscribe button, folks.
Absolutely.
We're heading towards 1,000.
That's a nice milestone. Gets us where we need to go as Stream Live Tampa. As we want to cover every HCC home game, and obviously Stream Live Tampa. Jim and Mikey do a great job covering hoops, volleyball, and baseball and softball in the community at the high school level. Foul ball down the third base line. 2-2 for Mikey Marin. Looking to get things, trying to get things off to a better start. A 1-0 start, or excuse me, a 1-0 lead early in the bottom of the first is big, but a 2-0 lead would be better for the Hawks. Jim Delaney watching us from high school.
Get to work, Jim.
I was thinking it. Mikey says it. I like that. All right, ball gets away from him, stays at the umpire's foot, but it was enough for Vi to take off and take second base. 2 down, full count. Marin facing full count. Scruggs. And a little bit of adversity, but his coach said he's a guy who knows how to bear down and be a bulldog out there. Steps off, makes an adjustment. Back on the rubber, leaning in. Receives the pitch from his catcher. Ball low in the dirt. Marin is aboard. That's 2 walks for Scruggs.
Now batting, number 17.
Bases are juiced. Burton Hahn, the DH, comes to the plate. David Pasker checking in saying, Mikey time busy this week. You know it. Mikey's always busy.
This week I've been busy doing things that get me paid. It's a little different than
That's
my
excellent.
normal lifestyle, but that's fantastic.
You need that every once in a while.
It's been an awesome week.
Swings over a pitch. A little off-speed. 0-2. Burton Hahn. The base is loaded for the Hawks here in the bottom of the first. Hard swing towards shortstop.
Go the short way to get out of the inning.
Yeah, Llanos flips it to Ian Brown. But the Hawks do pick up 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, 3 men left on base. 2 men left on base. So we take it to the second inning. The Hawks are up 1-0 on the Lake-Sumter Lake Hawks. So Mikey, tell me a little bit more. What was your take? What was your favorite thing about working the Super Bowl and then being able to sneak in and watch some of the game?
It was fantastic. I worked the media check-in area.
Excellent.
3 or 4
my friends then.
3 or 4 days this week. Had Boomer Esiason come through. Had Mr. Phil Sims come through, who I said I love Chris on Pro Football Talk. He said he's going to get to talk in 30 minutes more than I do in 7 hours. I said you're still great too, but Chris is the new shiny toy. He actually said to me that you got a voice for TV or radio. Just about fell over. Mr. Tony Romo came through. It was a fantastic time. We were checking in all employees yesterday and then got the word that we're going to go inside to relieve employees inside. Made it after the first quarter, watched 3 quarters while I was working, of course, just in case Safe Management is listening, and saw everything from beginning to end. The cannons firing at the end of the game, the confetti, the presentation of the trophy. It was just an amazing sight for a sports fan who's been watching Buccaneer football since 1979.
Life for you.
It could not go any better. I just was thankful for the opportunity. Hit my pillow last night at 2 a.m., like I said. Back here today for baseball now. And it was just an awesome time. I will relay some stories that I had through the week. Some very interesting things went down. It was unbelievable to see what it takes to put on such a event like that. 3,000 employees for Safe Management, who I worked for, and that was just the tip of the iceberg to get everyone COVID checked, at least in the morning, every single day. Just temperature check, get a wristband, different color every day to get inside for safety purposes, mask on all the time. And now we're back here doing baseball. Fantastic.
When you talked to Tony Romo, did he tell you every play for the first inning of this game?
I told him, we're getting ready to scan your luggage, Tony Romo, but you already knew that.
Ian Thornton steps to the plate here to lead off the top of the second inning for the Lakehawks. In on his hands a little bit. Thomas comes in, makes the catch. Left field.
We appreciate anyone watching on Twitter. I'm having a little trouble getting the chat coming up, but I will give you some shout-outs once I can get that corrected.
Gabriel Dorsey.
Yeah, if you want to send us a message, Twitter,
Facebook,
YouTube. Yeah, we try to keep up on all of them and see. Obviously, I've seen a couple people. I've seen a couple of people watching on the YouTube feed. But let us know what you like, and if you could hit that share button on Facebook and Twitter, and hit that like button and subscribe button on YouTube. You know, those numbers help us grow and helps us continue to cover all sports in the local Tampa Bay region. Up the middle, Aguia fields it cleanly and makes a strong throw over Valdez for the second out of the inning. 6-3.
And just like that, someone out there on Twitter, Mr. Robert Brook, joined. So I do see that my
Number 21,
comments are showing up. So give us a holler, let us know where you're watching from, and we appreciate each and every one of you.
And Jim Delaney doing the hard work for us as well, putting the link up on YouTube. If you're on our Facebook page and looking for the YouTube link, there it is. Inside with the pitch from Hawks pitcher Rudy Gomez.
Looking to have a quick 1-2-3 inning after scoring a run in the first.
That was nice. Nice pitch. Umpire calls it a strike. Evan Badger to the plate, the catcher, the backstop for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks. Skies one. Fitzgerald under it. Makes the catch for the third out. Just what you asked for, Mikey, a 1-2-3 inning. Can't be better than that.
Just what the doctor orders after you put a run across the plate to shut down the visiting Lakehawks. And we will head to the bottom of the second.
Heading back to the bottom of the second. Hawks coming up to the plate. Bottom of their order.
Number 2,
8-hole hitter, Jason Thomas. All right. Sends one to center field. Jason Thomas does. Put away for the first out.
Fitzy fam joining on Twitter. My guess would be Mr. Fitzgerald, the third baseman for HCC.
Now batting, number 3, Wilbert Vargas.
Wilbur Vargas swings at the first pitch. Wonderful play by Ian Brown, the second baseman for the Lake Hawks. Picking it up right off the ground. Two fast outs for Josh Scragg.
Oh! All black, one gun, man.
That brings Adrian Maya up to the plate, the leadoff hitter. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. Maya with his speed should beat this out. And he does.
That'll go as a hit.
Absolutely. Maya reaches base for the first time today with a single. I'm excited to see this. Maya last season third in the nation in stolen bases. Plenty of speed. Alex Aguirre steps to the plate with a chance with a runner aboard, 2 outs. Strike one on the outside black. Aguirre reached on an error in his first at-bat of the game. Scored the game's first run. Now looking to help his team out again and get some insurance runs for his pitcher, Rudy Gomez. Scragg looks in, throws over to first. Throws it away. Should be easy for Maya. Goes in standing up to second base. That'll be an error on the pitcher. Snafu there with some technical difficulties. We're out here, with some spotty Wi-Fi and stuff like that. So things like that are going to happen. We appreciate you coming back and joining us on this feed. And I'll keep you as updated as we can. It is 2-1 to Alex Aguirre. Runner on second base. 2 outs. Ball is just outside low. Pretty pitch. I think Josh Scragg would have liked that one. Would have liked the little friendly play from the umpire, but it was just over the white on the outside chalk box of the opposite batting box.
Sun peeks back out. Runner on second, 2 outs.
That'll be a ball. And Aguirre will get first base. We'll have 2 aboard. For the heart of the lineup, Hunter Fitzgerald steps in to the left-hand box.
Hunter Fitzgerald.
All right, we're back. Hope everybody's caught up with us from the restart feed. Little technical difficulties, but we're back and we're live here with Stream Live Tampa covering the HCC versus Lake-Sumter game. The Lake Hawks versus the HCC Hawks. Hunter Fitzgerald steps to the plate with 2 aboard, 2 outs, 1-0 count. Fitzgerald flew out to left field his last at-bat. Little excuse me swing to the first baseman who steps on the bag for the 3rd out. 3rd unassisted. Before our feed got clipped, I saw Jim Wingo, my friend Jim Wingo, checking in with us. Jim, of course, is Jared's father. Hope you're enjoying the day, Jim. A remarkable experience last night. The Bucks win their 2nd Super Bowl. I saw a note on Twitter from my friend Bob Putnam, longtime Tampa Bay Times writer, and he said that since 2002 there have been 3 games decided by 20 points in the Super Bowl, and 2 of them have been by the Bucks, the 2002 Bucks and the 2021-2020 season Bucks.
2 beatdowns.
A decisive performance, a defensive performance that I think will stick with Patrick Mahomes for a while. They were in his face often. I was amazed, though. I don't know if you got to see many highlights or anything. The pressure he was taking and the truly remarkable arm angles he was throwing past. The one that was deep into the end zone in the third quarter, where someone had a hand on him and he was going down, and
opportunity to catch all of those
all
too.
of them, yeah,
which really could have changed the game.
A truly remarkable player, and one who's so young and will be back to the Super Bowl in pretty short order, I have a feeling.
Able to do that with all that with an injured toe that will be operated on shortly.
Obviously, showing off some of that baseball talent with those different arm angles. Of course, his father, Pat Mahomes, twin and a Met, and I think a Ranger. Just came up with the Twins after their 91 World Series, pitched in 92, 93. But a fun outing. We head to the top of the third here. Your HCC Hawks lead the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks 1-0.
It'll be Luke Brown, Pollard, and Llanos for the Lakehawks.
I think it's Ian Brown leading off. Yeah, Ian Brown, the second baseman, leading off. Luke Brown, the left fielder, next.
Got my Browns mixed up.
You did. Rudy Gomez brings his first pitch straight over the middle. The umpire calls it up. Okay. Foul straight back. 1-1 to Ian Brown, the Lakehawks second baseman. That one's going to be a little bit low too. 2-1. Outside corner, catches it. Cam Vi gives him a good look at it. 2-2. Swings. Over to Alex Aguirre. Again makes the play. Good dig at first base by Valdez for the first out. 6-3 put out. That'll bring up Luke Brown, the Lakehawks left fielder. What are you seeing out of Gomez today? He's working fast.
Filling up the zone, letting him put it in play, letting his defense work behind him.
9-hole hitter here for the Lakehawks. Luke Brown takes strike 1. Folks, don't forget to hit that like button and share and let people know you're watching. Maybe they'll catch up. You never know who you'll introduce us to, and we're always looking for advertising partners and people to join our team here at Stream Live Tampa, which I'm considering myself a part of the team for the day.
Absolutely. You're part of the team every day, Jared.
I really enjoy being advertising partners with Stream Live Tampa. I've known Javier Nunez for a number of years after covering his son, Yo-Yo Nunez.
Yo-Yo!
Great high school baseball player and a player who's going to really make an impact there at St. Leo. Look forward to seeing things from you.
And an above-average coworker.
Javier's a great coworker. Yo-Yo, he did a great job raising Yo-Yo as well.
Yo-Yo helped me out in Daytona when we went over to Daytona to cover the data stream.
Oh, the Prospect Wire.
Prospect Wire, yes.
0-2 to Luke Brown.
Prospect Wire Data Showcase, an all-day event over in Daytona for players from all over the state.
My friend Papo Fontella with Prospect Wire. Hit towards the shortstop. Aguirre with another good play. Easy out, 6-3. That'll turn the lineup over. Chance Pollard steps to the plate after flying out to the first baseman in his first at-bat.
Number 2, Chance Pollard.
Top of the lineup guy, gets on base, shows a ton of speed according to Coach Billings.
This will be Pollard, the leadoff hitter.
Am I not on?
There you go.
There we go. I'm
Jared's
back.
back.
Good. Yeah, Pollard, the leadoff hitter, speed guy. Coach Billings was saying he's the spark that gets him started. He's had a good year so far. 11 runs scored, 8 RBIs, takes his walks, 10 stolen bases, 286 on the season. Sends one high and out of play. 1 and 2. 2 outs here. Top of the 3rd inning. See our camera from center field coming in a long way. Swing and a miss. Cam Vi applies the tag for the 3rd out. That's a 2nd strikeout for Rudy Gomez.
Rudy Gomez off to an outstanding start for your HCC Hawks. And now we will head to the bottom of the 3rd with Valdez, Vi, and Marin.
I got to tell you, Mikey, I'm a little emotional standing here today. I would like to point out for 5 years, this is the spot that was helmed by my good friend and every local sports person's good friend, Mr. Bruce Burnham, who was the voice of the Hawks for a number of years. Bruce, also the, quote, mayor of Armwood, the voice of the Armwood football team for a number of years, passed away a couple months ago after a battle with cancer. A truly tremendous man, a Vietnam veteran, a decorated Vietnam veteran, a longtime history teacher at Armwood High School, and just a tremendous human being. I miss him very much. He was a great guy, and he helmed this position, being the broadcasting announcer for the Hawks for about 5 seasons, while Coach Mike Wren was the head coach. So, Mr. B, we're out here for you, and we hope we're making you proud.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing
Now
that, Jared.
batting, number 11, Mike Valdez.
Mike Anthony Valdez stepping to the plate. Mike Anthony Valdez coming to the plate for the 2nd time, took a walk in his first at-bat. Mikey, I want to take a second to shout out our 2 HCC Hawk players up here in the booth with us. We got Mr. Hamilton Martinez, who will pitch the 2nd game. He's taking care of the scoreboard for us here today at HCC. And Jake Griffith, man in the mic, and the music for his team's walk-up. The umpire looks down to first base. First base umpire calls it a strike. 0-2 on Mike Valdez. He sends it in the hole. That's going to be a single. A little skipper through the left side of the field. Leadoff single for Mike Valdez.
Now batting, number 22, Cam Vi.
That'll bring up the backstop, Cam Vi. Good lead for Valdez at first base. For Cam Vi, backstop. A little bit up on that one. A little tricky lefty for the Lake Hawks today, and ever the gamesman Javi Miranda, the HCC Hawks head coach, stacked the lineup with the right-handed batters today. Little gamesmanship before the game even started. You got a little insight about Scragg before the game. What did Coach Billings tell you about him?
He's a little crafty left-hander. Everyone wants to talk about the height, but as this broadcaster will tell you, height does not equal talent. He's got all 3 pitches, works the plate in and out, and like you said, making his first start of the season with a 1-1 record in relief.
Yeah, we really saw him when he got runners in scoring position, working that both sides of the plate and
wormed his way out of it.
Yeah. Runner goes, hit and run. Center fielder tracking it backwards, makes the catch. Valdez will have to retreat to first base. F8, Runner on first, one down here in the bottom of the third inning. That'll bring up Michael Marin, the second baseman for the Hawks.
Number 13, Mikey Marin.
Excuse me, Mikey Marin.
Throw over to first. I'll set your defense real quick for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks. In left field will be Luke Brown. Pollard at center, McGullen in right, Dorsey at first, Ian Brown at second, Llanos the shortstop, Milner the third base, and Badger the catcher, and Scraggs the lefty, crafty lefty on the hill.
Excellent job, Mikey.
Gets the first one in for a strike. Big lead at first. Starts it way outside. Breaking ball catches the outside corner of the plate for an 0-2 count. With one out here in the bottom of the third for Marin. Tries to get him to chase. To no avail. 1-2.
Michael Marin walked his first at bat. Then was put out to end the inning in the first inning. Runner on first base. Swing is going to go to the shortstop, Llanos. He flips to to Brown, but Brown can't complete the double play, so got a runner on first. Actually, a runner on second. Ball goes over the first baseman's head and out of territory, so he gets second base on the fielder's choice.
Now batting, number 17, Burton Hahn.
Burton Hahn, the DH, steps to the plate, grounded into a fielder's choice to end the first inning in his first at-bat. He swings over one here, makes it 0-1 to start his at-bat. One down, runner on second base.
Hahn had a pinch hit home run in the first preseason game against the TXL Academy.
TNXL Tampa.
TNXL of Tampa. Had a pinch hit home run.
That ball outside, but the catcher Badger keeps it in front of him. No advancement from Mikey Marin there at second base. 1-1 count to Marin, to Hahn. Scragg keeping that runner as close as he can.
Good cut.
Yep. Hahn takes a big cut, but sends it straight back, just underneath it. Always like a lefty's move to first base. It was he's only thrown it a couple times, and one of them he sent high, but he's got an interesting first step. First, now second base a little bit different, and with them not really, with a right-handed batter up, their shortstop's playing his regular position. Second baseman isn't really keeping him on, so Marin's got a good jump with one out. See if Burton can put something in play and bring him in. 2-2 to Burton Hahn. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That ball away. Makes it a full count to Burton Hahn. 7-hole hitter for the Hawks, the HCC Hawks. I want to welcome everybody who's watching us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, here on Stream Live Tampa. I'm Jarrett Guthrie here with Mikey Paris.
On a beautiful Monday. Ringy dingy.
Strike 3 looking. Up and in. Strands a runner aboard, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 man left on base. And we're back, heading to the fourth inning here. The HCC Hawks lead the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks 1-0. I'm Jarrett Guthrie here with Mikey Paris.
And if you're watching with us on all of our platforms, you just saw the advertisement for 813 Preps, who is run by my broadcast partner today, Mr. Jarrett Guthrie, and the advertisement professionally done by Javier Nunez.
Actually, the advertisement there, I have to give credit to my creative director, Mike Communis at 813 Preps. Mike is an invaluable source for me. He teaches me all the technology. I am the most untechnically sound website runner maybe in the history of websites, but thank God I have Mike helping me out. But I appreciate the shout out, and we love being advertising partners with Stream Live Tampa. You can see their ad on our website at 813preps.com. We cover Hillsborough County High School baseball better than anyone else, and I don't mind saying that.
You speak the truth, sir. You speak the truth. A great follow on Twitter for all the information you need to know from all over the county.
Nafis leading off, gets called for a strike. Llanos walked in his first at-bat in the first inning. Ball in the dirt, just over the glove of Cam Vi. 1-1 count to Nafis Llanos. Strike two, calls the umpire. Llanos worked I think it was a 6-pitch walk in his first at-bat. A patient hitter, according to Coach Billings.
One and two. Just misses outside.
His first inning walk was his 10th walk he's taken in 11 games for the Lakehawks. So Llanos knows what he's doing out there.
That is setting the table.
See if Rudy can put him away. He swings at one and protects the plate on a ball outside, sends it over the fence down the third baseline. Two and two count to Llanos, Nafis Llanos. He swings over a breaking ball. Beautiful pitch for strike three.
Fooled him.
Rudy Gomez's third strikeout here to start the fourth inning. So that'll bring up three-hold hitter, Alberson Magoyan. Magoyan struck out looking in his first at-bat.
Alberson Magoyan.
Magoyan, a transfer from St. John's River College. Exciting hitter, according to Coach Billings. Guy who gets him started, brings a ton of energy to the team. Right fielder, we saw him make a pretty good play earlier in the game to start the game, putting for the putout to Maya.
Slow roller to third.
Fitzgerald can't handle it.
I'll go with an E5.
Ooh, gonna be a tough one. Yeah, I think he's charging in. I think if he would have made a clean play, he would have had enough time for the throw. That's a tough one, but yeah, I'm gonna agree with you.
Number 20, Ty Milliner.
1 on, 1 out for Milner.
Lefty bat, grounded out to shortstop in his first at-bat. Milliner sends it down the line, chopper down the first baseline, foul. Ty Milliner, third baseman. Plays the outside of the plate. The umpire doesn't like it. 1-1. Gomez heads over to first, but McGoyan gets back in time. 1-1 is the count. That ball's away. 2-1.
Got a continuous mix of sun and clouds today. Sun pops in and out.
Yeah, but we'll take them. Little wispy clouds, not scary clouds. So we'll take it after the rain we got Saturday night. Little chopper that's going to get over to second base. That'll be the first hit of the game for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks. Lake-Sumter Lakehawks. That'll be a single for Ty Milliner.
I can go ahead and admit that is why I gave an error to the third baseman, the batter before.
That was a really tough play. He was charging
It was
in
a
on
tough
it,
play.
but he had time on the play. If he would have made a clean strike, I think he would have made a
I
good
was
strike.
trying to keep the no-hitter alive. Now I can just spit it out.
I don't know. Well, I'm sure Alberson McGoyan will be very pleased to hear your analysis on that if he watches the replay here.
Rudy Gomez would have been on board. He is mowing them down. See if he can get out of the first little bit of trouble he's
Yeah,
in.
after his first game against Central Florida, College of Central Florida, 5 runs, 2 earned. He needed a start like this to get back in rhythm here for the start of the season. 0-1 on the season for him, and 0-1 to DH Ian Thornton for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks. 2 aboard, 1 down here at the top of the 4th inning. HCC Hawks lead this game 1-0.
If you're wondering, Jared, and you guys at home, exactly what is a Lake Hawk is where our Hawks go 1 week in the summer to visit.
Very nice. But
Little vacation during the summer to go see the Lake Hawks.
Thornton playing in his 6th game. He's got a 300 average after his fly out to left field in the first at bat. Five RBIs on the season. All singles. 7 singles. Gonna be outside. 2-1 to Ian Thornton, the Lakehawks DH. Oh, there he is. I see Yaziel Yo-Yo Nunez is checked in and watching us today. Good to see Yo-Yo keeping up with us here at Stream Live Tampa.
Best wishes on the season, Yo-Yo.
Absolutely. Coach Odette's a good guy there at St. Leo, and always puts out a good product. And man, Yo-Yo is a nice piece he has on that team. 2-2 to Ian Thornton. Rudy Gomez looks into Vi to get the sign. Ooh, brings it in. And he swings at a ball he has no chance on for the strikeout. That's 4 Ks.
That is a big out with 2 on and 1 out right there for Rudy Gomez.
Absolutely.
Bared down to get the second out.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Number 24, Gabriel Dorsey.
Gabe Dorsey, the first baseman for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks, steps to the plate with 2 aboard, 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. Ooh, he wears one on the hip to load the bases up here. 2 down, 4th inning. That'll bring up Evan Badger, the catcher.
Gomez trying to get ahead in the count. Just came in a little too much to get him on
Number
the
21,
good
Evan
butt
Badger.
meat.
Yeah, that's if you're going to take it, that's where you want to take it.
Absolutely.
Hitting 160 on the season. Here comes Evan Badger. He flied out to the third baseman in his first at bat. The Lakehawks are looking to tie this game here with 2 outs. Let's see if Badger can come through for his team. Have a little bit of a delay here as he, as Gabe Dorsey stretches it out a little bit after being hit by a pitch over there at first base. Steps into the coach's box and just stretches. Yeah, it looks like he's rubbing the...
Putting a little dirt on it.
You know, back of the hamstring. It looks like it got him a little lower than the butt. That can give you a numb leg there for a little bit, so I think he was probably just jumping up and down a couple times, making sure he had his footing.
Took off his suit of armor.
Absolutely. Here's the catcher, Badger. All in the dirt. Really nice backhanded pickup by Cam Vi. That was a pretty play by the Hawks catcher.
Saves the lead.
Absolutely. I got to see Cam play a number of times at Riverview High School, first baseman and catcher there for the Sharks last season in the short season under Coach Stahlbomber, who's now at TNXL. Badger hits one into the outfield. He'll drive in at least one.
It's going to be a play the plate.
Cam Vi takes in the throw from Vargas for the third out. The Lakehawks do get one run to tie this game, but a huge play at the plate. Cam Vi touches out Ty Milliner there.
A great one-hop throw by Vargas, slightly up towards first base, but Vi made a great play to pick it and make the tag. The umpire with an emphatic third out call.
So we have one run scored that inning on one hit and one man left on base. All right, we're back on.
Jason Thomas.
HCC comes to the plate in a tie game, 1-1.
Ain't gonna taste it.
Josh Scragg pitching still for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks.
Getting up there in pitch count, but he has scrambled to keep it to a 1-1 game.
Yeah, a little breaking ball up there called ball one. He skies one back over the fence behind the catcher. 1-1. Thomas flew out to center field in his first at bat. Jason Thomas, the left fielder here for the HCC Hawks. Oof.
I'll say
Lost
it.
the handle on that one.
Just a bit outside.
Yeah, lost the handle on that breaking pitch, and catcher was down in a elongated stance in the left-handed batter box and couldn't get up and catch it. That one was a little bit better, but the umpire says no. Stayed up, 3-1.
Hitters count for Thomas.
Yeah, best hitters count in baseball, 31. Appreciate all you watching us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Let us know that you're out there watching. Send us a like, send us a comment, ask us a question. We'll do our best to answer it. Oh, wow. Umpire calls it inside pitch strike, and Thomas goes back to the dugout. Strikeout looking. That is the second strikeout looking, second strikeout of the game for Josh Scragg. Bunt down the first base line. Called him safe. First baseman Dorsey tries to make the tag, but Wilbur Vargas, too much speed, gets past him. So that'll be a bunt single, start the inning. One down. That turns the lineup over for Adrian Maya.
Placed perfectly, bunt.
Coach Billings out to talk to the umpires, ask the home plate umpire if he had a better look at that swipe tag. I doubt he's going to turn over the first base coach, first base ump, but let's see. Maybe he saw something we didn't. Nope, and the first base ump stands by it and calls the safe call. Safe.
Stand by your man.
Hey, my buddy Seth Jordan watching. Seth,
Now batting.
good guy.
4, Adrian
Middleton
Maya.
High School graduate, was a great pitcher from Middleton, great high school pitcher. Appreciate you watching, Seth. Hope all top of the lineup here, Adrian Mayo with a runner on first base. One down, bottom of the fourth inning. Breaking ball for a strike. Catches the outside corner. 0-1 to Adrian Mayo, the leadoff man for the HCC Hawks.
2 7-inning games today, and we're getting the umpire wanting to swing the bats.
Absolutely. There's a swing to the shortstop.
Me
Quick
too.
flip from Janos to Ian Brown to Dorsey for 6-4-3 double play. That'll do it for the Hawks. One hit, no runners left on base, no runs. 1-1 as we head to the fifth inning. As you can see from this beautiful picture here, Javier Nunez has us looking at the Super Bowl site where the home team Tampa Bay Buccaneers claimed the Super Bowl victory over the Kansas City Chiefs.
And Mikey Paris saw it all.
And Mikey Paris was there to tell the story.
My best sports day of my life, ladies and gentlemen. Had no idea I was going to get inside. We were scanning the employees. My supervisor came and let us know that after I gave him the nudge that I've been watching Buccaneer football since 1979, and I had season tickets for the first 10 years of the stadium, and now my ex-wife has season tickets. But he came and let me know we're going to get to go in, and excited I was right after the first quarter. Worked and watched, got to enjoy it live and in color. Still buzzing about it after a good 4-hour sleep night. Back here to call 2 baseball games in beautiful Tampa Bay, title town. I could not be more excited today. We would like to thank everyone for listening out there, and I have plenty more tales from working the Super Bowl to tell you. We'll get them in sporadically through the day. We'll have plenty of time to do so. And thank you for listening out there, Stream Live Tampa Bay, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, advertising opportunities. Contact us at Stream Live Tampa and spread the word to friends, family, coaches, players, nieces, nephews. We are growing fast and would love you to join us in our growth.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Rudy Gomez about to start his 5th inning of work. Got into a little bit of a jam last inning. The Lake-Sumter Lakehawks were able to tack on a tying unearned run to make it 1-1. But a great throw from right fielder Wilbert Vargas to Cam Vi for an out to end the inning at home plate. Kept this a tie game.
To the plate this inning for the Lakehawks will be Brown, and Pollard, which is not a law firm. One and 0 with nobody out.
1-1. Brown grounded out to the shortstop in his first at-bat. Strike on the outside. Rudy has worked fast today. It is 2-2 on the count. 2-2. That ball catches the outside black. The umpire has been friendly to the outside of the plate today. That is 5th strikeout of the game for Rudy Gomez.
Number 3, Luke Brown.
That brings up the 9-hole hitter,
Oh, that was Badger.
Luke Brown. Nope, that was Ian Brown. You got it right.
Oh, okay.
This is Luke Brown, the left fielder,
Okay.
9-hole hitter for the Lake-Hawks. Starts him out with a ball inside.
Rudy Gomez trying to bounce back from an inning where he found himself with the bases loaded to end it. Trying to come back strong, get back on track.
Absolutely, and so far a very good second start of the season for him. He's 0-1 on the year. 1-2 is the count. What is happening? I'm watching it, so it's definitely...
Time to go back out and come back in. Hit that middle, hit the button for live.
All right, we are live.
Facebook? Yeah, try Facebook for that one. Thank you. Yeah.
Brown fouls another one off. It's still 1-2. Luke Brown. Ball in the dirt. 2-2. Ball low.
I guess.
Exactly. Full count to Luke Brown. Rudy gasses him up for the strike 3. Swing strike 3. 2 down. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Chance Pollard from Oviedo, Florida.
Number 2, Chance Pollard.
Chance standing right on that back line, deep in the box. 1-0. It's a count on Pollard.
I hope the umpire didn't hear us. He's getting a little tighter.
Pollard swings towards shortstop. A nice stop by Aguia. Can't make the play. But don't worry, the ball gets away from first baseman Valdez, who picks it up and then throws to second as the runner tries to advance and makes the out at second base. So give him a hit, or excuse me, an error, reaches on an error, and then put out 3-6. One hit, but a 1-2-3 inning for Rudy Gomez. Tie game 1-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Mikey Paris checking in on Facebook with the test, standing right next to me.
That's it. Just making sure we're rolling on Facebook. Feel free to send us a comment, question. We will let you know with our immense baseball knowledge.
We'll do our best.
Any question you
or
may
make
have.
it up. One
That's
or the other.
right. As far as you know, that is correct.
And we're back, folks. Heading to the bottom of the 5th. Josh Scraggs still out there for the Lake-Hawks. 4 hits, 3 walks on the day, 1 run, unearned.
Number 1, Alex Aguia.
That first run came in the first inning. And the man stepping to the plate right now, Alex Aguia, he got that first run for the Hawks on the board. He skies one into the outfield towards right field. The right fielder, Magoyan comes in and makes the play. One down quickly here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Now batting, number 5, Hunter Fitzgerald.
Hunter Fitzgerald, 0-2 on the game. Steps to the plate. Fastball in the dirt there. 1-0. To the 3-hole hitter, Hunter Fitzgerald. As I mentioned, 0-2 on the day for the lefty hitter, Fitzgerald, third baseman. Sends one to the second baseman, Ian Brown, who tosses over to Dorsey for the second out of the inning.
Up to bat, number 11, Mike Valdez.
Valdez starting to put it together, according to HCC Hawks coach Javi Miranda. He's got a walk and a single in this game. You heard that one ding off the fence. 2-0 to start this at bat.
Had some people popping on Twitter now. Matt Peters, Stream Live Tampa, which I'm guessing may be Mr. Jim Delaney.
Wayne and Selena Grouse watching on Facebook. I know the Grouse as well. Their son, Austin Grouse, pitcher at Gaither, heading to University of South Florida next year.
A score at Griffin. That would be a great name, Score Griffin. Three and one now.
Valdez skies one to center field. Center fielder backpedaling a little bit, and he makes the catch for the third out. 1-2-3 inning for Josh Scragg. Really good performance so far for
both pitchers, folks. Both pitchers.
Absolutely.
Got a heck of a ball game going on right now. 1-1. Lake Hawks versus Hawks. Guys, I was standing outside working security at the Super Bowl. It got slow for us, so we were just people watching, making sure nothing went down. The lines were out to the street, and I had a gentleman walk up to me and say, "What's going on up here?" And I said, "It's the Super Bowl." He said, "Do you need a ticket?" I didn't know whether to laugh, cry, or punch him in the face just on principle. I could not believe it. He was straight up serious. A 30-year-old man. It wasn't an older person. I'm like, there must be a rock that he is living under. It's one of the crazy things that will happen at a Super Bowl.
Well, maybe he was hoping you would take pity on him and sneak him into the game.
Send him on in. Believe me, there were people hanging out every gate. I have VIP tickets, this and that. Amazing.
Rudy Gomez back out here for the start of the 6th inning.
Janos Magalma Milner for the Lake Hawks.
So far, Gomez has just given up the 1 hit, or excuse me, 2 hits. 2 hits in the 4th inning. That's when the run scored on an unearned run. Alberson McGolin reached on an error. He's driven to second base on a Ty Milliner single and came in on an Evan Badger hit. We're at 1-1 here at George M. Steinbrenner Community Field, just adjacent to the Steinbrenner Field where the Yankees play their spring training in the home of the Tampa Tarpons.
Celebrating 25 years of being on that site, Jared.
Wonderful. I enjoyed being in the stadium a couple months back. The Steinbrenner Field always hosts one of the funner fall ball tournaments, the George M. Steinbrenner Wood Bat Classic. It was fun. They had to split it into 2 tournaments this year. The first one won by Jesuit, and the second one won by Bishop McLaughlin. Jesuit beat Sickles in the first tournament final, and in the second tournament final, Bishop McLaughlin beat Berkeley Prep. All 4 of those teams will be a strong team heading into their high school spring season next week, next Monday and Tuesday, opening day, high school season. Foul ball, 0-1 to Nafis Llanos for the Lakehawks.
I do believe we'll be doing a broadcast of one of the opening day games for the new high school in town.
Oh, you're going to be doing the East Bay Sumner game. Wow, very exciting. Very exciting. Coach Kennedy Duran for the new Sumner Stingrays.
The Sumner Stingrays, I dig it.
Yeah, Kennedy was at Coach Duran. Swing to the first base side. Ooh, nice glove flip by Valdez to Gomez. Pretty play. A little nice 3-1 put out for the first out. That'll bring up Alberson McGoyan. As I was saying, Coach Kennedy Duran launched the program at Leonard High School about 11 years ago and is taking on the other challenge. Oh, we got a new hitter for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks. That is number 8, Tommy Ricketts.
Number 8, Tommy Ricketts.
Tommy's a freshman infielder for the Lakehawks, who looks at the first pitch, ball 1.
Stout young man.
Yeah. A patient young man too, coming into the game with 11 walks so far on the young season. This is their 11th game. He's 185 with 11 walks, 4 RBIs, 5 runs scored so far. Ricketts, he drives the ball to shortstop. Aguia is on the play, makes the good throw. 6-3 put out. That's 2 down. Rudy moving along. Rudy Gomez moving along here on the day.
Number 20, Ty Milliner.
Ty Milliner steps to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. Milliner tried to extend the lead, but he was thrown out by Vargas in the 4th inning as the second run tried to cross on the hit from Evan Badger. First ball. One and 1. Pitch is outside. Skips off the end of I's glove, but no damage done. 2-1. 2-1. Ty Milliner, the cleanup hitter here for the Lakehawks. Another ball outside. 31 to Milliner.
Come on, Rudy. Finish up strong, buddy. Get this one right here.
Milliner puts a charge in one, but the center fielder looks like he's got it lined up. Maya makes the catch for the 3rd out. That'll send us to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Strong 6 innings for Rudy Gomez today. They've got a little action in the bullpen. We'll see if he lets them come out for the 7th.
Remember, folks, this is a doubleheader day, and JUCO baseball doubleheaders are 7 innings, so
still got time to get out to the ballpark to catch the second game at 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Jim Delaney and Mikey Paris will be on the call for that game. So stick with us here at Stream Live Tampa. Make sure you share it. Let people know what we're doing and that you're enjoying our coverage. Send us a message if you want to help out and join us as an advertiser. Please reach out to Jim Delaney or reach out with a private message, direct message to Streamline Tampa. There you go. Javier Nunez, our guru tech guy, has us up. That is Jim Delaney's personal cell phone number, so call him at all hours of the day. Test it and make sure he's there to pick up. I like to call him sometimes at 3 a.m.
That's when I'm getting home. I give him a call then sometimes too, just to say goodnight.
Yeah. Right-hander Nick Grice, Grice, takes over for the Lakehawks. Cam Vi greets him with a screamer to third base. But nothing doing to Milliner, who makes the play.
Up to bat, number 13, Mikey Marin.
Grice comes in as a reliever. A little bit of an ugly ERA to start the season, 14.54 ERA, 10 earned runs so far in 4 and a third innings. Let's see what he does here early on. He's already got 1 out, so he's already lowered that ERA. Young man. Early in the season here, just the 11th game for the Lakehawks, just the 4th game for the HCC Hawks.
0-2.
Nice breaking ball, but dies at the plate, and the umpire calls it a ball. Mikey Marin, second baseman for the Hawks. Catches the outside corner with a bender. Strikeout looking for the
Now batting, number 18,
Nick Grice.
A knee buckler.
Yeah.
Could not pull the trigger.
Information of history in the making during our generation.
So righty in, so they bring in some lefty regular starter Nico Montez. Steps to the plate for Burton Hahn, the DH here. In the bottom of the 6th. Remember, this is a 7-inning doubleheader game. Tied 1-1 right now. Montez looks at an inside pitch. 1-0. That ball's low and away. 2-0 to Montez, the pinch hitter here. 6th inning.
You'd love to push one across here so you can get those 3 outs and be done for the first game. That's a base hit.
That'll fall. Nico comes into the game and produces for his team. A single to right field. See a comment from the Grouses is Big Roy pitching the next game. Reference to Gaither alum Roy Paguero. Roy is not starting the game, as we mentioned earlier in our broadcast. Hamilton Martinez Alex Cordero takes another pinch hit here, pinch hit appearance with 2 down, runner aboard. Bottom of the 6th inning. Cordero looks at a pitch outside. Ball 1.
Javi Miranda having the left-handers
Getting them warmed up and ready to go for the next game, obviously.
shotgun ready for the pinch hit as soon as they went to the right-hander.
Nice pitch, catches the outside there. But yeah, Mr. Grouse, yeah, Big Rory is not starting the game. As we mentioned, Hamilton Martinez, who's up here handling the scoreboard for us, will take the bump, toe the rubber for the game 2 of the doubleheader here against the Lakehawks. Swing and a miss, 2-2 for Alex Cordero, batting in place of Jason Thomas. Nico Montez leading off first base after his pinch hit single.
2-2 the count.
Ball in the dirt. Montez takes off. Plenty of time.
Nice play by the shortstop on the pick.
Absolutely. Good pick. That'll be the 3rd out. And we head to the 7th inning of this tie game. 1-1. Grice works around the 2-out single from Montez. It's a caught stealing. Playing a little bit of mirror opposites here as the Lake Hawks went from a lefty to a righty on the mound to start the bottom of the 6th, and now at the top of the 7th, the HCC Hawks will go from righty to lefty. Benjamin Gilbert takes over on the mound. Got a little inside baseball from his former high school teammate and current HCC teammate, Hamilton Martinez, up here. He's a Lake Wales High School alum and transferred in from Ole Miss. So Benjamin Gilbert takes over for the HCC Hawks. He'll face off against Ian Thornton, the DH from the Lake-Sumter Lakers. Umpire gives us a sign that a new pitcher. Appreciate that.
Umpires, know all, see all.
Absolutely. Ian Thornton, 0-2 on the day. Struck out his last at-bat. Inside pitch comes back in. A curveball for the strike 1. Ball looks like it's going to hit you in the ribs from that left-handed pitcher. Jams him inside. They point down to first base. He says no. I think that's a good call. I don't think he went. I think he held up. So excellent call by the first base umpire there.
It's been 2 weeks since the HCC Hawks have had a game, so Javi Miranda wanted to
Chirp a little bit.
Flex the voice right there.
Just make sure it was still working. Make sure you could hear him through the gator, the face guard. COVID precautions here. Foul ball. 1-2 is the count to Ian Thornton.
Fitzy fam joining us on Twitter. Thank you very much. And a Coach Poe, P-O-U, joining us as well. We've had a few more. We appreciate it, guys, on Twitter.
That one's up. 2-2.
If you're just joining us, it's been a barn burner of a game pitching-wise. Both pitchers were strong through 6 innings.
Absolutely.
Scraggs and Rudy Gomez.
Going to be a no decision for both, but excellent outing. A good outing for Rudy Gomez for the hometown Hawks. After kind of a rough start in his first start, gave up 5 runs, 2 earned, but today gives only 1 unearned run. Couple hits. No walks. Thornton with a little excuse me swing. Gilbert does his job. Oh no, the umpire says he didn't get a hand on him. Home plate umpire calls him safe.
Javi Miranda had a good look at it, so
he's not arguing, so must have missed him.
Oh, no, he got him. He's out.
Oh, he did get him.
All right, that's what I thought.
Okay. This umpire called it safe. Maybe he was calling a fair ball. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what you saw. Tough angle over here for Jared looking through the press box.
Got a little bit of a post in my way.
So he saw.
I lean into Mike's side for the third base.
He saw the right arm of the umpire pointing fair and thought the left arm was up as a safe sign, but he was tagged out on his way to first, 1 unassisted. I'll be switching over to that side for the second game, Jared, so I feel your pain.
I feel like Mikey Paris snuck me into the Super Bowl night, but only got me an obstructed view seat.
There you go.
Hard hit ball to shortstop. Wow, what a diving play by Aguia, who throws over. Oh, and they say Valdez's foot was off the bag. What a tough play from the deep part of the outfield. I'm going to the deep part of the infield, right on the cusp of the grass. We're going to give him a hit.
Base hit, absolutely.
Yeah. Ian Thornton with the base hit for Dorsey with the base hit for the.
Just by a hair would have been a fantastic play by Aguia.
This will bring up Evan Badger, the backstop for the Lakehawks. Badger had the RBI single in the fourth inning to tie this game up. Hit into right field.
Badger, I didn't even know her. Had to do it once.
I thought you were going to go Badgers. We don't need no stinking Badgers.
I was saving that for this. I was saving that for the second game, Jared.
I feel like there have been far too few 80s references, 80s and 70s movies references without you and Jim on the mic. They'll pick them up in the second game.
Jim will have some in the chamber.
I want to say in the first game of the season, I caught a rat reference from one of you.
Absolutely.
And I didn't turn off the TV. I thought about it really hard, but I didn't.
Rat making a comeback with their Geico commercial.
I love it. Evan Badger. 1 for 2 on the day. 1-1 count. 1 out.
And a 1-1 game.
And a 1-1 game here in the top of the 7th inning. Up and away. 2-1. Benjamin Gilbert in his first inning of work here for the HCC Hawks. 2-1. That's going to go out into foul territory, into the parking lot. Hopefully people new to the community field know where to park their cars. Seen some sunroofs and some windshields taken out here in my time here at the community field at George M. Steinbrenner Park.
Overnight, this parking lot was absolutely jam-packed with vehicles from the Super Bowl, and I come out here today, and they have cleared it all out.
A comebacker to Gilbert, fires the second baseman, Marin.
Safe at first.
Safe at first. We're going to get the big out of the lead runner, but not the second out. Reaches on a fielder's choice. 2 down. That'll bring up a new hitter, Nick Coelho. Nick Coelho for the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Coello, Coelho. Freshman infielder. 7 walks on the season, 6 strikeouts, 222 hitter.
We've had a player previously with a tough name to say, and someone right on Twitter sent us the phonetic pronunciation and got it right. So if we got that correct, thank you. If not, if someone out there does know, Fitzy Fam or Jenny or Scrape Steve, who's all joining right now, you can let us know the phonetic saying if that is incorrect. 2 down right now. Andres joining us on Twitter as well. Jay Marin.
That one was up. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 runner aboard here in this tie game. Coelho hitting for the second baseman, Ian Brown. That ball's in there for a strike. Nice pitch. Nick Coelho.
Man, in the top of the 7th with 2 outs and a man on, 2-0 count, I'm swinging out of my shoes on that pitch.
Absolutely.
Could not pull the trigger.
Freshman, pinch hitter, big situation. That one catches the outside black. 2-2. Whole different at bat now. Needs to protect the plate.
2s are wild.
And that's a strikeout swinging from Ben Gilbert. Nice outing by Benjamin Gilbert there. His first inning of relief here in this game. That sets us up for the bottom of the 7th here, tied 1-1 between the Lake-Sumter Lakehawks and the HCC Hawks. We'll be back for the bottom of the 7th inning
right after this.
And we're back here for the bottom of the 7th. We'd be remiss if we didn't thank a couple of our sponsors. Lucas AC, Air Conditioning Work, and AB Sports Performance. Our friend Andrew Burdick, who's helped out Stream Live Tampa as a member of the team, has done a lot of basketball last year, and is always out and helping spread the word for us at Stream Live Tampa. We appreciate it, Andrew, and the folks at Lucas AC. Cordero, who came in as a pinch hitter last inning, but the third out was made by a stolen base. It's 2-1, facing off against Grice.
The big lefty had the same thing on my mind, on his mind. Oh, one swing to end the game.
There's a one swing. That's how you end the game there.
That's a walker-offer, ladies and gentlemen. Cordero allows me to go get lunch in between games. Thank you, sir. That's a win for HCC after having 2 weeks off. That's a big win for Javier Miranda and the HCC Hawks.
Absolutely. Mikey sends that ball cruising over the right field fence and gets mobbed by his team at home plate. That's got to be a wonderful feeling. Think about the momentum they'll take into this second game for Hamilton Martinez to make the start for the Hawks. We'll be back. We'll have another feed at 3 p.m. Make sure you share it and come back and visit us while Jim Delaney takes over the mic here with my partner, Mikey Paris. Mikey, this was a lot of fun today.
It was fantastic, Jared. I appreciate you being here. And if you're sticking around, you may get to call another inning or two. It's up to you.
Okay.
We would love to have you stay, and we'll get you on a little bit. Just check back every now and then. We may have a Game 1 recap of the 2:45 just before the second game if Jim Delaney gets here. We appreciate you watching, listening, spread the word, and we'll be back around 3 o'clock for game number 2.
Hawks win 2-1. They take this first game. Appreciate the people that have watched us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I see Coach Bobby Pizio checking in with us today. Appreciate you guys watching. Hawks win the first game over the Lake Hawks 2-1. Go to 2-2 on the season. We'll be back a little before 3 p.m. for Game 2 of this doubleheader from George Steinbrenner Community Field. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.